Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Stacy. Today I will be doing a plan with me for July 7th through July 14th. My plan with me's will now be going from Monday to Monday, and I am still in my beautiful quartz pink tea and cover. This is from Moterm, and I have the N1 Sterling ink planner. This is the N1 horizontal, and this is the first month in this new planner because I did get the academic year. So this is very exciting. So let me let you know right now, it is officially 37 days until school starts. I started my countdown at the beginning of the summer. I feel like if my daughter can have 17 countdowns per year, I can have this one, okay? So I am very excited. And it's also letting me know that summer is not as long as it appears. So 37 days for back to school. I have new planners and I'm doing a plan with me. So right now I wanted to show you my monthly because my monthly is slightly changing. In my last planner for my bills, I would put the amount in the monthly, but I noticed that I was also putting the amounts in the back. I will put the amounts when I do my check register. So I've decided that this year I will take a marker or highlighter, just kind of color code that this is a bill. And then that way I will have more space for the other things that are coming up, like events, birthdays, things like that. And I do have my Graceful Muse stickers. As you see, I have not decorated anything in this planner. I don't even know how I'm going to decorate just yet, but I have so many options. And I just wanted to kind of go along and decorate and plan with you all. So I'm looking at this sticker for the sidebar, which will go perfectly. And in my N1 planners, I typically don't write on this side. I write my main to-dos down here at the bottom because there tend to be more space. But also, in the Graceful Muse, I do have this Hello July sticker and this chapter 7. Oh, and it also says this month. So there are so many stickers on here. And look, you all, there's even some smaller stickers at the bottom, some nice functionals. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this just yet, but I do know that I'm going to go ahead and put this long sticker right on the side and maybe put this Hello July somewhere at the top. So let's go ahead and do that now. I said in another video that these stickers are absolutely gorgeous. When I tell you gorgeous, they are gorgeous. And I'm so excited to have these. And I'm looking at her. She is so pretty. I don't know if I'm going to put her. I don't know. We'll see. But what I do know. Oh, look at this, you all. This is actually 2 stickers. Oh, my God. It's like a border. Huh. That was a nice surprise. So let me take a look at these other longer stickers, because that was not expected. Now this would fit. These would actually fit perfectly in the monthly section. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Now you all know I don't do a lot of decorating in my planners, but the foolish part is I buy stickers. So it's like, why not decorate the planner? Now let me see. Is this another double sticker? Let me see. Oh, and I don't know if I said it or not, but this is my first month using Graceful Muse. Oh my God. What is this? Yeah, what in the world? Oh my goodness. This is torn. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is like torn strips. You know what? Let me just find those other stickers. I mean, this is pretty. Don't get me wrong, but this is this is totally unexpected. And because I don't like to do a lot of fuss, and I like that border though. Yeah. I like this as a border. I know I could have put these two together and made one sticker. But I didn't want to because that looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was definitely a surprise to me. I had no idea that, oh my goodness, I had no idea that that was like some broken up, whatever, broken up little strips. I could put Hello July at the bottom. I could do that. And I'm gonna check to see. Let me find another sticker real quick. Somewhere I could put at the bottom. Now, my monthly has to be functional, so I won't put too much decor on the monthly, but it's so many things to choose from. And right now, I'm just playing around with some layering. Yeah, I don't know. I could do that too. That would be pretty. These stickers are just gorgeous. But seeing that I am a creature of habit, I think I'm going to put this Hello July right at the top. My only concern, and the only reason why I'm contemplating it, and that could be the anxiety, is that I'm thinking about months where I don't have this space. Where would I put the sticker? But I have to stop doing that. I have to stop worrying about months that aren't even here. Let's go with this. Let's see what this looks like. And if I regret it, then I just regret it. But how can you regret pretty stickers? Like, I don't think you can. As long as I'm not taking up any space that I need, I'm good. Nope. This is good for now. The way this paper gripped this sticker, no. I'm going to hold off on this. I'm not going to waste any more time trying to figure out the monthly. But I do like this. And at some point, I will be putting my to-dos here, as well as some events. But this is the extent of the decorating now. And I will be just color coding my bills in green. But I'm pleased with this for now. At some point, I may even before the video was over, let's just do it. Let's just do it, because ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? Because it's too pretty to just sit there. There we go. Decisions, decisions, decisions. But that's pretty. So this is my monthly. Of course, I already did it off camera. And then my weekly. Now, I've already set up my lines and I've set up my habit tracker. But let me show you the previous week. And because I am playing around with a different layout, this is actually the layout that I did in 2024. I just wanted some time to sort of be with my planner on my own, just kind of get used to it and things like that. But I did want to just put down a little decoration. But this week was a bit light for me, and probably you all too. I actually took off work this day. I called off. And then for the holiday, we went to my daughter's house. We spent the 4th of July with her. And that was nice. And this weekend was just a pretty chill weekend. So I know that I wanted to put down some decorations, because what I like to do is fill in the spaces with stickers. I am not one who can decorate in advance. My anxiety will not let me do that, but I do like to decorate in the empty spaces. Now, I also left a space here for decor. That was intentional. But these stickers is just so many, and that's perfect. So on the far right, that's where I will be putting my to-do list and my task list. I put bills due because I'm going to put the bills right at the top, because that is priority for me. And the only reason that I didn't put my to-do list here is because it is in a notebook right now. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this a full-on brain dump, or if I wanted to just make this like a weekly to-do list. I'm still trying to figure that out. So this is this week, and I did want to also play around with some of these. It's not necessarily washi strips, but I did want to take a look at these. Now, my goal and my intention is to use most of these in my A5. So I'm going to put these aside. And I think for the decorations right now, because I don't know how many I'm going to need for my journaling. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know. But I think I'm going to put these away for now. And I'll come back to the stickers, of course, because my intention and my plan is to use all of my stickers. So now what I wanted to do, now that we've gone over the month and the weekly, I did want to do a plan with me today with you all. And I want to plan not only my weeks, but also my dailies in the back. And I want to show you how I'm using those. And that has changed also. So let me find my pen. So what I'm about to do now is just write in sleep hours. I put it in pencil last week because I wasn't sure if that was going to stay. But I did enjoy putting in these sleep hours. Now, I think what I also want to do is highlight. I think I do want to highlight my work hours because I really like how that stands out. And the good thing is, if I don't like it, then I don't have to do it next week. But I do like highlighting in my work hours. So let me find my ruler. Oh, here it is right here. And I'm gonna go with this green because it was right here with me, because this is the green that I used on the monthly for the bills. And I like how it kind of offsets this pink. So I'm gonna go with this green. And because we know that this has to dry, I can just get started with this. And then I can just put in my work hours later. And also in my Amazon cart, I'm going to buy some more of these markers, because these markers that I have right now, they are so old. And I do want to just get a fresh set for my new planner. So these are going to be my work hours, and I'll, of course, let that dry. And then on Mondays, let's see. So these are just going to be any appointments that I have or any special occasions. And then on this side is where I'll put my recurring tasks and goals. So on Mondays, I do like to weigh myself. I can't wait to show you all like everything I'm doing with this planner. So Monday, I want to do my weigh-in. And that's, oh, and of course, plan the week. I'm going to do a plan with me. Ugh, what did I say? I don't even know what I just said. But we want to plan the week. And I'm filming my plan with me. So this is Monday. Oh, and laundry. And this is all for Monday. And forgive me for having to turn my book sideways. That's how I write. So on Tuesdays, I do want to finish up the laundry. Make sure that it's all put away. And then I don't have to worry about it again unless I decide to do a load. Wednesday is one of those days where it's like midweek. I do like to clean the bathrooms midweek, so I'll just write that in. Thursday, I do have to clean the fridge. And get all of the trash together for trash day. So I just write collect trash, and I just go through the house, just emptying out all of the bins. And Friday, I always put that my timesheet is due at work, just because it's a good reminder. And sometimes if I'm off work on a Friday, I have to write it in for Thursday or things like that. So on the weekend, this is where I'm trying to get better, because my weekends, I really just sleep. But on Saturday, I'm going to leave Saturday open because that's like a crash day for me. But Sundays, I do want to vacuum and mop. Well, I want to have my daughter vacuum. And with the Sunday mop, that's when I like to get the good chemicals out, you know, the chemicals that make your eyes water. I like to do that on Sunday. And then throughout the week, I could do like my Swiffer or something. So I know I want to do my plan with me. Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm not really sure, but I'm going to certainly try to film. But for right now, I'm going to leave this blank. This is going to be my work schedule and any other things, but it is something that is special. So I do want to add that. You all, today, which is Monday, where's that torn sheet? This is just, whoever this lady is, and I'm so sorry because I don't know, it's like she has everything that you need and stuff you didn't even know you needed. So actually, July 7th is me and my husband's anniversary. So happy anniversary to us. And I do want to, of course, put a sticker. Of course you need a sticker. And we were actually trying to figure out how many years we've been married because we've been together so long. But I think it's the 18th if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to just set this here just in case that ink is still a little dry. And then I'm going to write happy 18th. Happy 18th anniversary. To us. Wonderful. And that's what this side will be for: work schedule, appointments, and events and special occasions. So this is what this week is looking like so far. I have my habit tracker that I did off camera, my sleep hours. This will be my decor portion if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I forgot my mood tracker. Oh well. So I'll put my mood tracker here. See, I did this off camera and still messed up, but that's all right. I put my sleep, I'll put my mood. Who knows? It might end up like that going forward. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add in the moods, and then I will be right back with you guys. All right, so these are the symptoms that I'll be tracking. Just certain moods. And then I'm going to put my decoration right here. So let me figure out what I'm going to use. I know the last time I had the stickers, somebody reminded me, like with the sterling ink. Let's see if I could do that with Graceful Muse. She reminded me that you can take the backing off to see the sticker. So I'm going to see if I can do that with these. Hold on. So let's see. It looks like I can. See, look at this, y'all. It's just all kind of surprises with this sticker sheet. Lord have mercy. Look at that, y'all. Okay. This is... I feel like I got some kind of like prize in the cereal box. Y'all, I take the dang on backing off. These are flags and... I would have never knew. I would have never knew. Oh my goodness. So I will be doing that to all of my stickers from this company. Oh, I was trying to find a sticker for here. Just something small. What's this? Now something came off on my hand or on my finger. So I don't know if it went here, but You know what? I'm going to throw this away. I'm not going to worry about that little piece of scrap. So give me just a moment, and I'm just going to look for a sticker for right here. I think I'm going to settle for this one with the foil. It looks like it'll fit nicely. And that's nice. It's like a barcode. That is so cute. Here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in my bills that are due for this week. So today's the 7th. Oh, so the only thing that's due is my Victoria's Secret. That's good. That's a good week. And I think here I will put the dollar amounts in my weekly, just so that my monthly isn't crowded. So that's good. So the only thing I have due this week is Victoria's Secret. Here, once I go through my brain dump, I think I'm going to make this a priority section and then make this a to-do section. So you all know with weekly plan with me, it's like your planners, it's a progression. So I'm going to leave this here for now. Then I'm going to move to the dailies because I want to show you all what I've been doing with my dailies. Now, you all keep in mind, these are my real planners and this is my real life. So I have been journaling. So if I do have something in here that is kind of questionable, just remember that these are my real planners in my real life. So when I started on the back pages, I left 4 empty of pages. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use them for this purpose, but let me tell you what I'm thinking. Who's this? Graceful Muse Papery. She has a vellum sheet, Hello July, which is beautiful. I'm thinking about making this my cover sheet for the left-hand side. The right-hand side, I'm not sure if I just want to decorate, if I want to put motivation or encouragement. I'm not sure. So I may do this off camera and then do like a monthly flip. But this looks like A5 size, and I could just trim the sides. And then the next 2 pages is where I think that I'm going to do, like, where am I spending money? Like, as I pay bills, oh yeah, I put bill payment right here. So as I'm paying my bills and as it's clearing my account, I could just check it off here. And my thought and my goal is to do this every month. But I'm going to start with this month just to make sure that that's something I'm going to do. So when you all weren't here with me, I was trying to figure out how I'm going to use my daily pages. Because one of the things that I know that I've been wanting to do is log my food. But I know that that's not something I've been consistent with. So I got the bright idea to incorporate those in my daily pages. So this is the 1st, July 1st. I'm using my weather stickers from Planner Kate because they're old and I have them. So what I did at first was I said, okay, I'll just put my food log at the top. make my daily to-do list, and then at the bottom, I'll put fitness or activity. And I really do like this. But you can see there's a lot of space. And I'm not someone who fears white space. I like white space. But I did notice that it's a lot of space. Same thing for Wednesday. Wednesday didn't have as much space. But as you can see, I probably could do more with this page. But overall, I like how I use it. And this is where I said, okay, maybe I can split the page in half, still have my food, to do, an activity, and journal. That's how you all do in the A5 cousin. But I know in my last video, I told you all, I've had that cousin before, and I don't fill a page per day. But this is the standard size. I can fill half of a column. And then here, I didn't even do that. So my plan was to just go ahead and add a sticker here just to account for this space. So I'm going to do that with you all. And oh, this was Friday. This was the day that me and the girls were together. She's so pretty. I think I'm going to put this pretty lady right here because she is really pretty and it will fit. But I really enjoyed journaling in this planner on this side because it helps me fill the space. And like this day, I didn't even have a big to-do list. My to-do was to enjoy the day with the girls, and that's what I did. So this is pretty already. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with the journaling. Now this was the weekend. I don't even know what I ate. I probably will go back and try to figure out what I ate this day. But the weekends, I'm going to split them because for me, I don't do a lot of planning on the weekend. And some kind of way, I'm going to put some stickers in. That I do know. And I may do that at a later time, but I do want to fill the space in with stickers. Now, this is why I wanted to wait to show you all. Because I do, if I wanted to, I can go ahead and continue this for Monday. But I don't want to do that. I want to have my Monday start on the left. So I can have my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday can be combined on the right. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to leave this blank, and then I'm going to go ahead and set up my Monday and Tuesday with you guys for my daily pages. So the first thing I'm going to do is put in my markers. You know what? Nope. First thing I'm going to do is split the page. Because now that I know I will be journaling, I don't want anything on the left to come over on the right. And I'm trying to make that as light as possible. And the good thing about the pencil is, if I really wanted to, I can go back in later and just erase it. So this is what I wanted to do first. And let's see. And this is where I'll be putting the mark for my date sticker. And I'm going to go ahead and do that to both sides. Now, in my last video, I told you all that I will show you how these Randy Dot Plan stickers, Randy Dot Plans stickers look in the sterling ink. And these are the large dates. So let me show you. So today is Monday the 7th. I'm going to go back and put my weather in. Oh, you know what? Let me put this here. I'm going to put this in the middle of both lines. But I'm going to show you how they fit in the pages before. So right now, trying to make sure, hopefully I'm still in camera. Okay, I'm still in frame. So again, these are the large stickers. I don't know if she has medium, but I know she has small. So when I did my daily page at first, let's see. Yep, the first day, July 1st, I actually put the sticker right in the grid, and it fits in the grid. And again, these are large, so I don't know how small the smalls are. Look at that. It fits. It fits in the grid. So I don't know the measurements or the grid size for sterling ink. It's not that deep for me, y'all. I really don't know. You all probably know, but I don't. So I have my dates in. I'll put my weather in once I get to that. Once I get my phone and get go to the weather app. And then I'm just going to put mark off my sections. And for the sections, I'm just using where Sterling Ink already has the markers on the page. All right, so I am just going to do the daily pages for Monday and Tuesday. I'm probably going to come back and just show the progression, but as of right now, we're going to leave it as is. We have done the weekly, and this is just the setup because today is Monday. So we did the weekly, we did the dailies. I will come back and do some more plan with me's, probably more like plan as you goes, because again, with the planners, we don't just plan one day and are done with it. We're in our planners all week. So I cannot wait to show you guys how all of these planners will be working together. But I will leave this video as of now because it's been pretty long, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.